Charles and Jarek spinning their tune. Talking about freedom, talking about fighting, shining a light where the truth's been hiding. 22 to the 8, they're coming strong with a banjo pick and a rebel song. My warriors riding through the storm, cutting through lies where the river runs warm. They're calling out corruption, calling out the jesters, and crying death to child molesters.
Man, that's a whole jam.
Yeah, we're hitting up every genre. You know what I mean?
That's a whole jam.
Man, we went through like hardcore rap, the Bad Bunny single, and now hardcore country. Shit, I mean,
I tell you, man, you can't even make country without a banjo, though. That's just the point. That's the whole point.
We're gonna have different theme songs every day, every week, because AI music is just great.
It's fun for us.
Yeah. There you go. I wanted to showcase.
No love.
So, our sponsors for this week are Burger King and FreeCreditReport.com.
Burger King was a sketchy one for us.
We have to, I have to do one. I had to do a controversial one every week. One that's funny and one that's highly controversial.
The meeting that we had with the staff over there at Burger King they were kind of off put, but then they were like, "We love this," so we get
yeah. I mean, you take the guy that was on the plane that had the Burger King hat. You remember that? We had to use that. We had to use that. So, oh shit. Okay. Yeah, the Whoppers, man. That's what I'm saying. Do we play that? Do we play that first, or we play the other one?
We could do the Burger King one.
Let's do the Burger King.
I mean,
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roxy already called us out, so we kind of have to.
Yep.
All right, now a word for our sponsor, Burger King.
I'm loving it. No kings. No kings. No kings.
Bro, you wouldn't be saying no kings if you ever had a Whopper.
You know what? Get these off my plane.
BK, have it your way.
Have it your way.
You will. You can't get rid of no kings, man. Like the burger.
Could
Get
you
rid of
imagine?
Burger King? Shit.
Could you imagine the two of us being on a Zoom call with the representative from Burger King pitching that idea, and they were like, "Roll it."
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
They were excited.
Yeah.
They're like, "A chance to work with the Pod Warriors?" Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
not only that, we didn't even have to pay them for that. They paid us $300.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Like the Whopper is good as fuck.
Facts. Those grill marks, you can't even compete.
What? There's still no kings, bro. There's still no kings.
Don't you?
Look, like you explained, like let's go through this. Like we talk about the no kings, but like when conservatives burn the Carhartt stuff, they bought Bud Light and Kid Rock shot it up. Ironically, who is loves minor children, by the way. There was also a time where conservatives, like if you remember, Joshua Fierstein was a American pastor. He got online and said, "Oh my gosh, Starbucks not including Merry Christmas on their cups." They were red cups, by the way. So they're anti-Christmas. So all these conservatives would buy these cups and say their name was Merry Christmas. So they would write Merry Christmas on their cups, right? And they would post it online. Bro, when I went to a Starbucks in my hometown, there was Christmas stuff everywhere. So your way of kicking it to the man, the corporation, was to buy their coffee and say Merry Christmas. You made them money. The following year,
Hella weird. Hella
this
weird.
was 10 years ago. So the following year, Starbucks made it clear that they were voting for, the CEO was voting for Hillary. They didn't like Donald Trump, right?
Right.
I voted for Donald Trump in 2016, by the way. Preface this. This is how stupid it was. Some conservatives went to Starbucks. My name's Donald Trump. So they got the Donald Trump on their Starbucks coffee. Bro, you literally made them money you made them money. So by saying, oh, I'm going to buy this and post it on social media, you told them, fuck you, Starbucks. Nah, bro, they don't care. You bought their fucking coffee.
They don't care. They don't care. They might have those one, random people behind the counter that's like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not calling that name out. All that kind of stuff. Like with the Charlie Kirk stuff where they're putting his name on cups and stuff. But
are they?
Come on. I mean, they were ordering his drink or whatever there, and people were refusing to say it or whatever. It was a big thing. I saw it somewhere on TikTok or whatever. But I don't know the whole story. But all of that is
6'7", whatever,
That lady that made that 6'7" post, that's another story. I'm on a tangent. No, it's just, I don't know, man. The boycotting thing to me is just totally weird. It's just totally weird. Protest all you want, cool. What exactly are we protesting? Because Donald Trump's still president. Whether you want him to be or not, use those voices in those protests. Go and change some laws in your local area. Change some things. Do something, or just go and vote. Just vote these fuckers out of house. Like I don't understand. I don't understand it.
So like you showed that video where Punk's got punked by that dude, and didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing by hitting this girl, bro. He got if it were me, and I'm sure you're the same way. If that dude would have got within 3 feet of my woman, pop, fucking
definitely,
out.
100%.
This dude was like pushing her and shit, and he's like, "Hey, don't do that! Don't do that, man!
Don't touch my wife." But I mean, I give it to her. I mean, she was willing to fight that dude, and also, I mean, we have some ladies in our lives that we wouldn't have even had to worry about it anyway. She would have decked them. But
well, we're not saying that. It's just saying like like the protest of no kings. They don't have a king.
Now I understand. Now he wouldn't fight me. I understand why punks wouldn't fight me now.
Yeah,
that's why.
Liz ain't wrong on that one.
And he didn't. That's what gets me. I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I don't care, man, woman, child. You're not getting in the face of my lovely without me getting in your face or blacking your face. I'm sorry.
You got a 3 feet like bubble here, and you're in that bug. You're getting fucked up.
Danny, yo.
But he's not a king. But he's not a king. He's a president. Like he was elected. Like, come on now. Let's be real. He was elected.
That's true. That's what I'm talking about. That wouldn't have happened. Wouldn't have happened to Liz. I'll answer this, but yeah, show me where a king is elected. First of all, second of all, show me what kingdom allows you to protest the king. Show me that.
Yeah.
Show me that. So maybe
he's also not the first president. Like, okay, ICE has been around for how long? Years. They've done deportations under every administration.
Right.
They're only reporting it now because who is in office. Like Biden and Obama deported more people. And honestly, I'm defending a guy that I'm not necessarily. I'm in love with this guy. Like, there's a lot of Trump supporters that he could do no wrong. There's things that I disagree with Trump about, but come on, man. Like, right. I don't even call Biden a king. I don't call Obama a king. Like, but it's to say that we don't want no kings, but this guy is not a king. But come on, it's just you don't like who's at president. That's basically what it is.
I mean, I think that. I don't know. It to me, I just don't understand it. I guess maybe I'm not equipped to understand it, but
well, that's what
some
I'm
of the
saying.
signs that I saw.
And that's what I'm
can't-
saying.
don't
Like
just-
when
make sense.
people get mad, I'm not going to watch the NFL because they're kneeling for the flag. I still watch pro football every weekend.
yeah,
How about Joe
Didn't bother
Flacco,
me.
dog? How about Joe Flacco, bro?
True. That's
The Unk
that's a
Bowl.
wild one. I don't know. I remember the Colin Kaepernick stuff, and I just remember going, "That's the type of protest I agree with." Who's he hurting? Who is he hurting? Literally nobody. Not only that, even veterans were like, "Yep, I wouldn't do it." But
I wouldn't even
like-
necessarily. I could sit here and say I didn't even necessarily agree with his stance, but I agree with his right to protest.
and the way that he
because-
was doing it didn't hurt anyone. So
No, and they showed every player that started doing it to create divide. I feel like
God
it
forbid,
was on
though.
TV networks.
God forbid, though, somebody on a national platform stick up for somebody that isn't getting stuck up for. Like, God forbid. And his choice of doing it, sure, he's kneeling for the anthem, all that kind of stuff, whatever. It kind of is what it is. Would I do it? No, because I don't see the flag as the problem. I see the structure as a problem. So I'm not kneeling for it myself, but yeah, I totally. I mean, I've made posts about it on Facebook.
I agree that his right to protest, like I agreed, and there's people in here that might not like Charlie Kirk, but I love that he was willing to debate and be cordial to the other side that he didn't agree with. So, like, yeah, Colin Kaepernick, he made money off of that. He's not hurting. It's like he got endorsements from Nike.
He asked the Jets to consider him. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't they?
Oh, well, they're 0-6. I mean,
They need all the help they can get,
Oh,
dude. I mean,
bro.
is he even in shape? I know that he tried, like he ran some combines or something like that a couple years ago, right?
Yeah,
don't
so he's been out of the game for so long. Like, he's in his late 30s too. He is in his late 30s. I just don't think you would get a lot of. At this point, he's probably 36, 35, something like that.
I mean, Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers, dude, they're in their
But
40s.
they've stayed in the game. They've had seasons. They're Colin Kaepernick's been out for what? How many seasons now? I just don't think he would be the same guy he was in his prime. He's not in his prime. Now you got Joe Flacco, yes, and Aaron Rodgers, but they have not missed seasons either. They've stayed in shape.
I'm not saying that he could get right back in and do it or whatever is to the best of his abilities, but I mean, fuck, if Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers has shown anyone anything, it's that sometimes the knowledge and the experience just tells the tale.
But I don't know, like
the game that the both of those played on Sunday, I'm sorry, that's better than half the fucking NFL out there. Love the Steelers or hate the Bengals, whatever you want to do. I mean, they put on a hell of a game.
But here's the thing: is that Liz is a 49ers fan. They're 5-2 with Mac Jones. Mac Jones didn't do shit in New England. I think he would be better off because he's been playing than Colin Kaepernick. Justin Fields with the Jets, they're 0-6. I mean, I guess they could. It'd bring in some money for support, but they're not going to win football games.
Fair.
But I mean, like I said, I agree with his right to protest. I didn't necessarily agree with it, but like I was never going to stop watching football. I grew up on the Dallas Cowboys. Love them till I die. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you saw the Unk Bowl with Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers. It was a good game.
Hell of a game. It was a hell of a game. And I mean, we grew up watching them fuckers play. So
I know, bro. They're making me feel old, dog.
I know, right? I know, right? They were in the league in what, 2008, 2007, 2008.
Well, so Aaron
God.
Aaron was drafted in 04. Blacko was drafted in 08. And
That's crazy.
Flacco could be the reason why when Burrow comes back, if they're middle of the road, they have a chance to make it when Burrow comes back. They traded for Flacco to like keep him above water.
Realistically, though, any quarterback could win the AFC right now or the AFC North because that.
So I believe that
a fucking toss up.
The Bengals and the Cowboys have the two receiver tandems in the league.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
The Bengals have Jamar Chase, who is top 5, Higgins, top 15. Then you got Dallas over here, who has CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. They're in the same boat.
Yeah, they're back now, healthy, right?
Yes, they beat the shit out of the Commanders, and then you saw the Bengals beat Steelers on Thursday night.
We got too many problems though. We're not making it anywhere. I don't even think we're going to make a deep run in the playoffs this year for sure. We got too many.
You get Burrow back. If you're able to make playoffs with Burrow, you might have a chance.
Burrow covers up so much problems with that coaching staff.
Yeah,
that coaching staff is trash.
Yeah.
Not All saying right. Firing them and getting a brand new person involved is the answer, but I am saying Joe Burrow covered up a lot of the bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going through it. Like, I worked with a lot of veterans at my old job, and they're like, I'm not watching football anymore. Bro, I told them there's a lot of veterans that agree with the right to protest because that's what they fought for. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and even Butter says that. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember when I did that trans modern warrior account? I did that video where there was no flag in sight, but the Star Spangled Banner was playing in the background. I had a background of the football field, and I took a knee. And man, I got death threats. I got called fat, all that good stuff. I don't even actually agree with it, but that's how riled up you got. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that shouldn't offend you for the right to protest and something like that when no one got hurt, nothing got destroyed, no flag was burning.
For the record, even the No Kings protest doesn't bother me. Like it doesn't bother me.
It don't bother me either, but
I just don't understand why. What's the message? What's the message? One of the liberals in the chat, just fill me in because I've lost it. Aaron Rodgers is estranged from his family too, so yeah, he did go weird.
Okay, but here's the thing: when you talk about No Kings, does anybody remember that you could have been fired for not taking the vaccine or wearing a mask? That to me was more authoritarian than anything I ever witnessed in my entire life.
Especially than signing executive orders, doing everything that he's allowed to by the Constitution, and okay, I'm sounding like a Trump supporter, but the real.
But there's things is that there's things that we agree with. Some, like, you can sit here as a libertarian and agree with things that Trump might do. To be fair, there is 90% of things that Trump does and says that I do not agree with. I've never been able to. Does that mean that I hate Trump supporters? No. Does that mean that I hate liberals? No. But I'm just saying, like, there's 90% of the shit that Donald Trump does and says that I can't fucking stand. I can't. And I've never been able to. I don't know why, but he just rubs me the wrong fucking way, and I can't help it. But here's the thing, though. Like, what?
Just kidding.
What?
Nothing.
But no, like, I don't think anybody should have lost their job for not taking the vaccine or not wearing a mask. Like, that's more authoritarian than anything. And like, I myself would never take it. I won't. I didn't. I'm not gonna take an experimental vaccine.
The dumbest part about all of it was we can't put anybody in a room to eat a meal, but let's put a fucking tent out in front of the room and everybody can be in the tent. That is the dumbest shit.
The list thing, when you say that, that was because that was incorporating fear that, oh, if you don't take the vaccine, then you're going to get everybody sick. If the vaccines work, then you shouldn't be worried about it, because they told us in the very beginning, if you take the vaccine, you won't get COVID. They told us that. There is video out there. Right? Right or wrong?
Yeah.
So, but then when it didn't happen, you still got sick. What's the point of the vaccine? There is nothing. That was the worst. That, to me, that was the worst example of gaslighting I've ever seen. You have to take this or you can't be a part of society. You can't have a job.
So
to me, nothing.
Is the No Kings protest, is this about immigration? Is that what it's about? Because I'm legitimately saying I think that it's a weird protest because we don't have any kings. We abolished the king in 1776. So I'm just confused. I don't know what's the message. Is it about immigration?
Okay, but that's the thing too, is like, if it's about immigration, immigrants didn't have to be vaccinated, but we did.
Well, they also have due process after they've been here for 14 days.
Yeah.
If it's before that, there's no due process, and that's not something Donald Trump created.
We're acting like Donald Trump is the one that's been the worst about it. He's not. It's been Obama. It's been Biden. Trump is not that's the thing though. It's like he's not doing any worse than the previous presidents. That's just being reported because that's how it is. Like, we're not going to agree on that with certain people in here. Like, fascism it's not fascism. It's not. You can't convince me otherwise. You won't be able to.
To me, the message just gets skewed. Like, you're out there. I saw some like signs, and it was like, "Let's kill all Nazis," but then you're calling conservatives Nazis. So what's the message? Like, I just don't understand. It gets misconstrued, and it sounds just like hate. It doesn't sound like I don't know. I guess I don't know. I just don't understand it.
Nothing is
maybe I'm not meant to. Maybe I'm not meant to.
Well, I don't feel like nothing's different happening. It's just being reported. And ICE is not just for immigration. ICE is for shutting down sex traffickers. So we say fuck ICE, but hey, let's just keep letting child sex trafficking happen. You can't tell me to fuck ICE. I'm sorry. If child sex trafficking is a huge issue, so we're going to shut down one of the agencies that deals with that. No, you can't tell me that. They've been around forever too. So all of a sudden to fuck ICE, come on. They've been doing this forever under Democrats or Republicans. Doesn't matter.
That's true. That is one thing that I've noticed over the past couple of years, is it seems like that issue is one of the most talked about. Immigration, definitely one of the most talked about, but they all been doing it the same way. It just depends on which president's in there that is hated for it, I guess. I don't know.
When did he ignore the Supreme Court and Constitution? I would like to know that. Anyway, pause for that. FreeCreditReport.com, sponsored by FreeCreditReport.com. Let's play that.
There's a fly in the fridge, must have flew in from that Australian bridge. Maxed out my credit cards, bought my girl a really nice blouse. Too bad all I could afford was this motel house. FreeCreditReport.com, should've went there. FreeCreditReport.com, all I have to eat is air.
Offer applies with Roman and triple advantage.
God damn it.
Love it. There's the thing.
I think you said you brought me that shirt and you did not buy it.
I did not, in fact, buy that. But here's the thing: we're going to sit here and say Trump is the king, but this guy's not. Gavin Newsom is great. Gavin Newsom had people arrested for being on the beach. Right.
Well, being on the beach, I guess. I don't know.
This guy is bad, but it's the same thing every 4 years. This guy is authoritarian, but Gavin Newsom is great. Bro, how are you going to arrest people for being on the beach?
While he's having big parties.
Like, come on, dog.
I don't know. I don't know much about Gavin Newsom.
My main thing is stop putting so much faith in these politicians. It could be rhinos, it could be Republicans, Democrats, whatever. Like, I'm not a big I want limited government. I want government out of my business. But yet we're like, what government doesn't care about you? But the Democrats, this Democrat politician does. No, they don't.
We need a fact check. Liz said he didn't do that.
Well, then who's enforcing it?
I don't know. We got to find out which fact.
I'm just
check
saying, like,
people-
we got to stop saying this guy is going to fix our problems, but this guy is a dictator. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to be honest. January 6th was not January 6th. If that you think that was a terrorist act, it wasn't. That was the most peaceful insurrection I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'm all for insurrections. I love insurrections.
You're not for insurrections? That's what it considered was in January 6th. You want to do that?
I like erections.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fact check this. What am I searching?
Being a little bitch getting laundry. I only said that because you know what last time. Get you over there doing all your laundry.
Either way, all I got to say is the way that Trump handled COVID-19, no respect. No respect for it.
Yeah, I don't respect. Biden said, "I'm my patience is wearing thin."
I can't find it. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Did they not shut down where you couldn't go out in public? They said call people if people are gathering more than two.
Yes.
They shouldn't have shut down anything.
I
Nothing
do.
should have been shut down. Nothing should have been shut down.
No.
That was the most authoritative. That was a king thing to do. Oh, take the vaccine. They even said it. I had to.
Residents and business owners that violate the order can be charged with a misdemeanor punishable by a jail sentence for up to 6 months and a maximum of $1,000 fine. I don't know if Gavin Newsom implied that or if he enforced it. That I don't know. But that's what I found.
That's not what he said.
Either
That's
way.
not-
Either
that's
way.
that. Need more context to that.
I think he did. He kind of implied that.
But he's a troll. He trolls people. Just like he's trolling Harry Sisson right now. Harry Sisson sent out a cease and desist.
I don't know who was arrested for it, but it does say that right there. It says that that's what you could get. But
Do you think we should have shut? My main thing is nothing should have been shut down. People shouldn't have lost their livelihood for a fucking virus.
no, nobody should have. We don't do that for the flu.
Nobody should have lost their livelihood. But a lot of people did. Biden did not bring up the economy. People lost their jobs and brought it back when COVID was all of a sudden gone. Now, that was a recommendation of Dr. Fauci.
Wait.
Through Dr. Fauci and his own controversy with AIDS. No one should have wore a mask. No one should have been shut. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, people can disagree with me. Nothing should have been shut down. I got COVID.
I don't know.
I got COVID one time, and I was sick for 13 hours. That's about it. And I worked for 14 days.
I don't necessarily like. Where's I lost the thing. I don't like insurrections, but I don't even know if you can call January 6th an insurrection. I don't know if you can.
No, that was like, hey guys, come on in.
I don't know if you can call it that. But do I agree with what happened? No.
I don't think January 6ers are terrorists. I don't.
No, I don't think that they were terrorists either.
Antifa
I don't.
Antifa's more a terrorist organization than I think, because they like to shut down any opposing viewpoints.
I think if they were doing anything fucked up and they were found guilty of something, they should be locked up for sure. That's the way that I feel. January 6th. That's the way that I feel. But do I think that they were terrorists? No.
All I found funny is that Punks and what's her name? Army Sam were friends, and they're a polar opposite, and she was there for January 6th. That's what I found funny. Because of her hatred towards us. That's what I found funny.
I told you no.
Yeah. I looked up if there was anybody arrested in California during COVID-19, and the only thing that really came up, I didn't search very far, so I didn't scroll down very far, but there was 14 defendants, 14 people arrested, but it was for tax fraud during COVID-19.
Tax fraud?
Yeah, something like that. But I didn't scroll, so I don't know if there was anyone arrested.
Okay, but I'm saying, they're saying take the vaccine to prevent it. You didn't need a vaccine. You don't. Not to live. Here's what I'm saying. My kids are unvaccinated. They've hardly ever been sick. And that's an extremist for other people, but they're the healthiest kids I've ever been around. And that and my baby mama is a nurse practitioner, so she's health conscious.
There is an article right here that says there was a surfer in California that was fined $1,000 for ignoring warnings by police. But it doesn't say that he was arrested. He just was fined $1,000.
People have died from taking the vaccine, Roxy. I'm just saying, like, you can't say a vaccine would have saved her. You don't know that.
One or the other.
People have died from it was reported. I saw when someone took the Johnson & Johnson vaccine right after they died. It was reported on national news. So you can't sit here and say that.
You're right. We don't live in California, so it doesn't bother us that much. But you don't live in the rest of the United States, so the rest of the United States shouldn't bother you that much. But it does. And I do believe the government is shut down right now. I don't know why. I haven't been paying attention to that.
Yeah, one side blames the other. They said it's Republicans' fault. The other side said Democrats' fault.
I totally disagree with stimulus checks too. Sorry.
I got a stimulus check for $200 one time. I didn't want it.
True, but by your logic, you can't talk about other states since you don't live in those other states.
My baby mama is a nurse practitioner, so I mean, like, research is research. Like, we can disagree all we want. I'm just saying, like, I've seen the proof of how my kids are healthy. So they didn't need vaccines to be healthy. That's all I'm saying.
Did you say you're a scientist?
I know I've ruffled some feathers tonight. I'm sorry, not sorry.
I mean, opinions do that, but realistically, I mean it. It kind of is what it is. Somebody at any point can just explain to me what the message is. That's all I wanted to know.
I said to storm it.
I don't care about the rest.
Okay.
Did you say it that way or just type it that way? Listen,
I go off of my own experiences. That's what I go off of my own experiences. Let's see.
I had COVID twice. The first time really sucked. It took us so long to get the smelling and taste back. So long.
Took me a few days.
I lost my smell and taste. It was terrible.
And then the rumor going around was if you heat up an orange and then cut it up and then put brown sugar on it, you can get your taste and smell back. I tried that. Put it on TikTok, by the way. Got 10,000 views for it. Well, did it work? Did it work? I said, nope, did not work. I got it when
you got 10,000 views.
I got it like December 26th of 2020. I had won my fantasy football league. I was the champ, right? I was going to get my trophy for a New Year's party, and then I got COVID. I couldn't go.
Oh, fuck.
And then like I'd be able to taste and smell for that. But is when I DoorDashed or whatever I did, I got beer and pizza that night. That's when I discovered I couldn't taste and smell. And the ball didn't drop that year. So it was the worst New Year's Eve I've ever had.
I don't even know if I remember it. I really don't.
I spent it alone and not be able to taste or smell. So it sucked.
Yeah, that makes it even worse. I'm not against vaccines. I don't think anybody should take drugs that just came out today. I don't. That I disagree with. You can hate that opinion if you want, but I don't care if it's a vaccine or if it's a cure for cancer.
Anti-vaccine, but you can take the vaccine. Cool. I just didn't like that the government wanted to make me choose if I wanted to have my job to take it. It was my right not to take it.
Yeah, I agree with.
That to me is king.
That I agree with. I don't think anybody should be forced to put anything into their body.
Right.
Which is also why I'm also pro-choice.
See, I'm pro-choice. I am pro-circumstance.
Personally, I'm pro-life, but for everyone else, they can do whatever they want.
I'm pro-circumstance, which correlates to pro-life, but pro-circumstance. Like you mentioned in your TikTok, there's rape, incest, whatever. That makes up less than 2% of abortions.
It does.
Mostly, it's pure convenience. Well over 90%.
It does. The argument is just bad in general. Just because I don't think anybody should be out there bragging about having 19 abortions. I think that person should be evaluated.
Yeah.
For a mental disorder.
Yeah.
But the argument is so bad just because for me, I don't want the government or you to tell me what to do at all. So I don't think that they should be told what to do, whether or not they want to have 20 abortions or not. That's my personal opinion. But I'm going to stay away from you if you've had 20. I'm sorry. You're not my friend. I can't. We don't have anything in common. You go stay over there. I'll stay over here.
I'm glad the government decided. Also, on top of everything, I'm glad the government decided let man and man, woman and woman get married. That's their freedom. That's great. We have a lot of LGBT that are on all sides of the political spectrum. We have gay conservatives. There's good people on both sides. Yeah, there's gay conservatives. There's trans conservatives. There's whatever. And great that's what makes America great, that you can be on either side of the political spectrum and be able to be trans or conservative. You don't have. I don't like that people think that they have to fit in a certain box because they're gay or trans, or a race. You can be Republican, Democrat, whatever. That's what makes America great. You have that choice.
Fair. The only time that I find anything weird is it's whenever it goes, "Hi, I'm Charles and I'm gay." Why does that have to be a talking
Yes, exactly. It shouldn't be.
Why does it have to be a talking point?
Shouldn't have to be your entire identity at all.
I don't care what you're putting in your butt or what you're not putting in your. I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care, Kyle. I don't care.
It shouldn't be your entire existence. Your pronouns should not be your entire existence.
Yeah, that's the only time that I find it weird. But do whatever you want. Have fun.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. That's my personal opinion. I think we all have room in this country to get whatever we want. It doesn't matter if it's 20 abortions or if it's, not. That's you have the right.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
It's mine too. But yeah. Thank you for our sponsors, Burger King and freecreditreport.com.
The freecreditreport.com, man. That shit.
I wrote all those lyrics.
Shit made me shoot Monster right out of my nose.
That's a shot to people that said, "Oh, you live in a motel or blah blah blah." I love where I fucking live.
I live wherever I want, and I'm not $11,947.44 in back rent. So
that's what's fucking funny, bro. I gotta say this. They called our parenting and our living situation into question, but Aaron D was willing to leave everything behind for another man. Now that she's doing a fundraiser, right? And then you got Susie over here. It's like, tells me she's a good parent. I've never been behind on rent. I'm just like, or a mortgage.
Nope.
I do pay child support, even if I get 14 days out of the year. I pay my child support.
Yeah.
She's squatting at this point. You're squatting. You're basically fucking squatting.
Yeah, squatting is not spelled with a W, by the way.
And kids are not spelled with a U. Cuds or what was the other thing she misspelled? I'm always open to dialogue.
You can come in and have the dialogue. That's not.
I am not your typical like. I voted for Trump twice. I didn't vote him for 2020. I voted for him each time he's won. I'm not that Trump supporter that's like, MAGA, I'm going to wear a hat, God damn it. It is. But, I don't know. Anyway. Yes.
I have my own opinions. I think both. This is what I hate about conservatives. I'll start with them first. They hate the left so bad that they make that their personality, and the only thing they want to do is talk shit about their politicians. Here's what I hate about the liberals. They make everything about themselves, and they talk shit about the other people's politicians. You guys are both arguing the same fucking thing. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
That's why I've always said, I have trolled.
What up?
I've trolled both sides. I've trolled liberals when I started, right? Because I was heavily conservative when I started on TikTok.
Oh, I trolled liberals so hard. They were so easy to piss off.
Yes.
So I couldn't help it.
On the flip side, trolling conservatives being trans modern warrior, so much more easier to piss conservatives off.
It's easy to piss them off.
Because
I will say that so I used to troll both or whatever. I used to have my own opinions and do both.
We both have.
I got more death threats and more weird fucking
Yes.
pedophilic comments from conservatives than I ever got from liberals.
Yes.
That's been my
I was okay on the liberal side. Yeah, they insulted me. Blah 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 blah. I got more insults as a person from the conservative side, calling me fat. I should die, leave, whatever.
Yeah, that's
On the liberal side, it was more predictable because they said you just want to bring slavery back, and I went, okay, yeah, never did that. Conservatives are like, fuck you, you piece of shit, you fat motherfucker, you should die, you anti-American motherfucker. I am very complicated in my political beliefs. Yes, I voted for Trump. Yes, but people, okay, so when I was started on TikTok, I had already voted libertarian. So my viewpoints were like, you're a Trump MAGA motherfucker. I'm like, all right, you know what? You want to keep calling me MAGA? I will give you Donald Trump. But I had the wig and all that. I will give you that. Just so you shut the fuck up.
you're blocked. Yeah, no.
No!
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know where I fit in or belong anymore. I don't. And
I say libertarian, but like libertarians can't even agree with their own values.
No, I would say that conservatives and liberals stick together a hell of a lot easier than libertarians do.
Dude, libertarians
We can't agree on shit.
No. We cannot.
It's actually it's not really even a fun place to be honest, but yeah, I don't identify as the right or the left. I can't. Like, both of you guys are weird
TikTok
stuff.
opened my eyes to, like Bunny has mentioned, like Bunny is gay and disabled. I had no idea there was gay conservatives. I thought if you were gay, you were always on the left.
Yeah.
It blew my mind when I saw a conservative aunt or just trans conservatives. It blew my fucking mind. Didn't know they existed. Yeah. There's so many different ideologies, perspectives. You know what I'm saying?
In a lot of ways, I think that it's a beautiful thing that both sides exist and all that kind of stuff. That's great and all that. You know, it sometimes it helps with dialogue. People that have differing opinions, they can come to the table and they can find out where they agree and where they disagree. That's great. That's great. But I think both sides, to me, are just so fucking weird that I don't want to identify as either one of them. I want to be as far from them as possible. I can't even get any further in the middle.
Okay, hang on.
Are we delayed? I feel like we said that you come in like 30 minutes ago and you're just now talking about it. Are we delayed? Wait, Bunny is gay? Who was going to tell me? I feel like I've lost the plot. No, it's ugly on both. It's ugly on both sides. I don't know. I just honestly feel like, again, like conservatives, they stick together with other conservatives and they are stuck in their echo chamber, and leftists do exactly the same thing. Liberals, they do exactly the same thing. And to me, it's just so weird. It's so weird.
Stop announcing, like basically saying for conservatives, or if you're on liberals on the left, whatever. Stop telling me what you're going to boycott. I don't fucking care.
Fair.
Like I'm gonna burn all my Carhartt shit, bitch. They don't fucking care. You already bought it. And you know what? I would still wear Carhartt shit. Carhartt shit's nice. Guess what? I'd still buy a Bud Light. I don't know what else. I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
I mean, you know, we're like, oh well,
Hey,
Dylan
Liz,
Mulaney is whatever on the Bud Light shit. I still bought Bud Light. I don't care. Bud Light tastes good to me.
It was very pleasant fighting with you too, Liz. I don't even remember what we fought about, but I know that it was a pro-life argument.
We Liz have had like I've seen her shit. Like I love some of the shit that I can debate with people on the left because it opens up more to my understanding. I may not ever agree with it, but at least if you can articulate your point, you got my respect.
Fair. Ooh, drinking Bud Light while wearing Nikes? Fuck out of here.
I was still wearing Nikes.
Yo. What up, Tex? Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
Don't tell me what you're boycotting. I don't care. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. I'll wear my Carhartt. I'll go to Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks because it's overpriced shitty coffee, but not because I don't care about their fucking whatever.
I got some Nike apparel, but their shoes are trash. I'm sorry. You guys are weird with your supporting for Nike shoes. Their shoes are trash.
Yeah.
I've never had any that lasted me long enough. I really don't. But I'm really hard on my footwear, so like I can wear them out really quick. But I've just never had any luck with Nikes.
I always found that local coffee shops are better than
That's true. Tex.
Corporate. Local coffee shops are the best.
Local coffee shops do have it
because they make it with love.
Yeah.
I'm here, Baxter. Come on, buddy.
6 years.
Yeah,
6 years. Oh my God! I swear.
Yeah. Oh no.
I don't know why that made me laugh that hard.
Hey, do you still have the Mentos commercial?
Yeah, I think so. Yep, I do. And now a word from our sponsor, Mentos.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life, nothing gets to you. Staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life, fresh goes better with Mentos fresh. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life. Mentos, the fresh maker.
The fresh maker. That one. I cannot believe they did that for us.
I know.
Oh, shit. When you were holding the cat. We did sell out. You know, we went and got us a couple sponsorships. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is what it is. But
We also did State Farm last week, too.
yeah, they're keeping the lights on. So
Yeah.
that is what it is.
State Farm, man. Then we did freecreditreport.com this week and Burger King.
I'm surprised that hasn't made it to TikTok yet.
The
Is
Burger
that
King
fair to
one?
say?
The Burger King?
No, the Mentos one.
That might get flagged.
Happy birthday, George Floyd.
I might, but they would shut down my account so quick with that one. Wait, show them the Burger King one again. You know, show them the Burger King one.
Burger King. Now a word from our sponsor, Burger King.
There you go.
I'm loving it. No kings! No kings! No kings!
Bro, you wouldn't be saying no kings if you ever had a Whopper.
You know what? Get these off my plane!
Have it your way.
You rule.
I got it. I knew what to do. It's the guy. Remember the guy in 2021 that was wearing a Burger King hat on the airplane?
I don't even think I have a Burger King close to me. Oh,
Mine
I
is like
think
mine about 4 minutes away.
there might be.
Uh,
But yeah, we should have we should have had Burger King.
I have a shot glass, and now I have shot glass.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. Hey, what's
That's
up?
we totally
What's up?
should have.
Yeah.
What's up, dudes? I don't know. What's up, dudes? What's up, dudes? What's up, dudes?
We should have came in with
What's
Burger
up in
King.
here?
sound.
Pour me a shot. Because I mean, we're getting close to the end, so give me a shot.
Yeah, that's probably like a shot right
What's
there.
what's what's happening in February?
That's Sarah. And what's fucked up is I'm sober.
Let's do a free credit report. Let's do a free credit report.com. Let's get our sponsors in there. Let's get our, we want to get to the end of the show too.
There's a fly in the fridge, must have flew in from that Australian bridge. Maxed out my credit cards, bought my girl a really nice blouse. Too bad all I could afford was this motel house. FreeCreditReport.com, should've went there. FreeCreditReport.com, all I have to eat is air.
Offer applies with Roman and Triple Advantage.
FreeCreditReport.com.
Cheers.
Oh, shit.
I'm still wiggly.
Shot glass.
Can't help it.
That burned.
Tex had me with that one.
Also, I just want to tell anybody, I do not care if Misfit Patriot is back on TikTok. If we give him attention, he just loves that shit.
I got to
Like,
clean that out.
True. I commented on his video. I couldn't help it. I went straight to the comment section. I was like, I see you still got that pink eye. He never
Yeah.
responded though.
but I mean, like making videos that he's back. Like I
felt left out.
don't care. He's just there to troll at this point. That's all he is doing.
That was a good era though.
That's my favorite era.
Yeah.
But it doesn't hit now because he thinks he's being canceled. No one's trying to cancel him, bro.
It was like the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era.
Attitude era. That was the best.
It was the
But
best.
he trying to recreate it now, it don't work.
No, we couldn't recreate it. That's for sure. We already found out that he's just irrelevant. Is that the right
And
word?
he got his ass kicked a couple months ago, didn't he not?
That's true. Grab his dick and twist it. That's
And then you see Punks just sit there and let the guy just basically touch his woman. So, and when you showed that, I was like, that's par for the course.
it made so much sense once I saw that. I'm like, he's not even willing to fight for his girl, his wife.
Oh yeah, like I said,
Pussy,
come
bro.
3 feet of Debbie, I'm whooping some ass.
No.
Go take a shower. It smells like ass in here. And she go take a shower.
Let me take a shower. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
kidding.
That's a fair assessment. I don't know who grabs a man's dick in a fight, but I'm sure it's a bitch.
Punks. If
Punks would try to swallow it.
he would swallow, well, he swallows the mic. He swallows the mic, but I swallow the mic too. But whatever. He swallows the mic, but he told me not to.
I think he would have fared better in that pushing shove fight or whatever that was, that embarrassment that he put up there. He would have fared better in that if he would have treated him like the guy on the side of the highway. Just saying.
Oh yeah, like he probably was thinking about it. He's like, you know what? I could kick this man's ass. I'd rather suck his dick though.
This is a fair assessment. This is logical events. It's an embarrassment.
Oh yeah, I've seen plenty of content about the TikTok wedding.
Yeah.
No comment.
True. I also
don't care.
I just don't care.
I don't care.
I just don't care.
I mean, cool if y'all want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't care.
I guess they needed the clout from their wedding. I guess that's the only thing that I have been able to put together. Is
I just find it funny that the only thing I'll say is that there was people there, mean girls, that don't like a certain girl there that I was told, I have the text message for, they don't like this person, but they're there hanging out.
they all looked alike. They all looked alike.
Just saying.
Ted Tech, stop blowing me up, bro. All right, bro. I'm ready to cut it. I gotta train somebody in the morning, so I'm not loving that.
You gonna run train? Oh, we train.
Oh.
Sorry, my bad.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
Hell yeah, dog.
But we will see everybody next. Tech, stop it, you fucker. We'll see everybody next week. Love y'all's faces.
Why you and me and Tex not in the group chat, bro?
We should be.
Yes.
We should be.
Tex, give me your number, dog.
I'm just gonna start a group today.
Yeah, give me his number.
I absolutely will.
All right, dog.
I'll see you backstage. Don't talk shit about my Jose Echoes.
Know that this is goated.